the three other railway engines. James was a new engine who lived in Sodor. He had 2 small wheels in front and 6 driving wheels behind. They weren't as big as Gordon, and they weren't as small as Thomas's. "You're a special mixed traffic engine," the Fat Controller told him. "You'll be able to pull both coaches and trucks quite easily." But trucks are not easy things to manage, and on his first day, they had pushed him down a hill into a field. James got a flashback of the accident. He had been ill after the accident, but now he had new brakes and a shifting coat of red paint. "The red paint will cheer you up after your accident," said the Fat Controller kindly. "You are to pull coaches today, and Edward shall help you." They went together to find the coaches. "James," said Edward, "they don't like being bumped. Trucks are silly and noisy. They need to be bumped and taught to behave, but coaches get cross and will pay out." They took the coaches to the platform and were both coupled on in front. Just then the whistle blew, and James thought they had better go. So they went. And they both went and worked like a great team. James and Edward hurried through Wellsworth with their train, steam drifting quietly behind them. At the platform ahead, there was a green engine. It was Henry. Henry stood with the express, his wheels trembling on the rails. He tried to push it, but he failed, Henry sighed. "I was meant to be an express engine," he said sadly, "but I can't do it anymore." Sir Topham Hatt arrived and watched Henry. "I do not like lazy engines on my railway," he said firmly. "I want really useful ones." From the cab, Henry's driver spoke up. "It isn't Henry's fault, sir. His firebox is too small. He can't make enough steam." Sir Topham Hatt paused. "Can anything be done?" "Yes, sir," said the driver. "Welsh coal. It's expensive, but Henry will work like a charm." "Then we shall get Welsh coal for Henry," said the Fat Controller. After some days at Tidmouth Yards, coal trucks were drawn up beside Henry. His driver smiled. "Now we'll show them who the real Henry is." Henry puffed proudly. "Hooray for me! Hooray for me! Hooray for me!" Later that day, Henry stood at Wellsworth with the express. His fire burned brightly, and steam curled eagerly from his funnel. Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "How are you feeling now, Henry?" "Much better, sir," said Henry proudly. "Good," said the Fat Controller. "You shall pull the express today." Henry whistled, and the guard blew his whistle. The express glided out of the station. Henry ran smoothly along the line. He crossed Gordon's Hill without slipping once, something he had never done before. Further down the railway, Gordon was given a goods train instead. Henry did not notice. He was too busy enjoying his work. "I can do it," he puffed happily. "I really can." And Henry chuffed more proudly that day than he ever had before. One morning, the big engines at Tidmouth's sheds were in a bad mood. They all need a new shunter, as Thomas was away on his branch line, which he got by helping James, and there was no shunter to arrange the coaches. "This is disgraceful," thundered Gordon. "I won't pull my express if no one brings my coaches." "I won't take my goods train either," grumbled James. "And I can't take the flying kipper without my trucks," added Henry. Sir Topham Hatt soon arrived. "What is the meaning of this confusion?" he asked sternly. "We need a shunter," said the engines together. "I see," said the fat controller, and he walked away. A little later, Gordon waited impatiently at the station. "Where's that blue tank engine with my coaches?" he boomed. Just then, his coaches were gently pushed into place, but not by Thomas. They were shunted by a small green saddle tank engine. Gordon snorted and steamed away with his express. Moments later, Thomas arrived. "Where's Gordon?" he asked. "I took his coaches for him," said the green engine cheerfully. "Who are you?" asked Thomas. "I'm Percy," he replied. "Well, I'm Thomas, and thank you," said Thomas warmly. "Anytime," said Percy. "Would you like to be friends?" asked Thomas. "Yes, please," said Percy happily. And that was how Thomas and Percy became friends. It was early morning on the island of Sodor. Henry rested quietly in his shed, feeling happier than he had in a long time. Today, he was to pull his favorite train, the flying kipper. Before dawn, Henry rolled down to the docks. The air was cold, and frost clung to the rails. Fish vans stood waiting in the darkness. Henry buffeted up carefully. The guard waved a green light. Henry set off. For a while there was only the sound of wheels on rails and steam drifting into the cold air. The night was silent, and the line was slippery with ice. Then there was trouble. On a siding ahead, another goods train waited for the kipper to pass. The signal should have shown danger, but snow had jammed the mechanism. Henry rushed forward. His driver applied the brakes. Nothing happened. "Help!" cried Henry. It was too late. Henry crashed straight into the train. Morning came, but Henry did not move. He lay quietly, shocked and damaged. Later that afternoon, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "The signal failed," Henry said sadly. "It wasn't working." "Cheer up, Henry," said the Fat Controller kindly. "It was not your fault." James was brought to help. "James will take you to Crewe," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Very well, sir," Henry replied softly. Some days later, a big green engine returned to Sodor. It was Henry, rebuilt, stronger, and better than before. Henry smiled proudly.